Well, there's been a third bank robbery that has taken place in South Kashmir. That's the big breaking news. The bank robbery that has taken place by suspected militants in the Pulwama region. The Jammu Kashmir bank branch in this area has been looted. Armed men have looted 11 lakh rupees. We'll go straight across to Shuja Ul-Haq. Shuja, first of all, just give us more details and updates about what exactly happened in this particular bank robbery. Shuja, can you hear me?
Well, yeah, I can hear you. Actually, what has happened is that a bank robbery has just taken place in, a Pulwama area. This is the JK Bank branch, Ratnipura, where around 11 lakh rupees have been looted by unidentified gunmen. Now, we are given to understand that at least 4 of these gunmen were present. They entered the bank and, looted this money. Let's remember, this is the third such incident that has taken place in, around this 1 month. Many people have been talking about the fact that there would be effect of demonetization on the activity of militants and, terrorism. This seems to be one of the indicators towards that. Last time when the police had, cracked the case of the Badgam robbery, they said that 4 of the men who were arrested were overground workers of Lashkar-e-Toiba.
Absolutely, Shuja, but 3 bank robberies, what exactly is going on? What's the problem? Haven't the banks, asked for extra security? Have you seen the deployment of extra armed personnel at all of these Jammu and Kashmir bank branches across the state?
Well, I cannot really, get your question over that, but the point really which needs to be pondered upon here, and the question that people need to ask is that why wasn't enough security put in place around these banks? Because last time when the first robbery took place, there was a direct, direction that had come from the MHA in itself, asking the J&K police to ensure that these banks are given enough security. So that's something that would be asked as a question to these law enforcing agencies. But as I said, the police will be investigating this. They will find out who are the people behind it, and then perhaps these questions will also be answered.
Absolutely. So that is the big news, the third bank robbery that has taken place in Pulwama. Now 2 other robberies have already taken place. And now, Shuja, if you can hear me clearly, has there been a reaction from the state government on this latest bank robbery? Okay, I'm having an issue there with Shuja's audio, but that is the update about how a huge amount of money has been robbed by militants who stormed into this bank. They were armed, and that is the latest bank robbery that has been reported in South Jammu and Kashmir and from Pulwama. Okay, let's go straight across to Gaurav Sawant, Executive Editor. Gaurav, 3 bank robberies. I mean, beyond raising an alarm, this is something that the state government should be extremely worried about.
Complicity is one thing that needs to be investigated in this case. This is the third such case. There are very specific instructions that have gone from the Ministry of Home Affairs to the local state police saying banks need adequate protection, whether it's in the form of Jammu and Kashmir Police or Central Reserve Police Force. They need to be deployed at banks. This happened after the first bank loot. 2 more bank loots. They go on to indicate 2 things. One, that terrorists don't have money anymore. Demonetization, it's had an impact on the separatists. It's had an impact on the Hurriyat. That is why the calendar for hartals has now been reduced to 2 days. And 2, terrorists don't have money anymore and they're looting banks, and that's the only way they can recruit new cadre and pay them regular salaries.
Gaurav Sawant and Shuja Ul-Haq, thank you both so much for joining us.